Alright, much brew about nothing time. Playing some Blue-White Monument in Modern, of all places. Double Sky Hussar Path. This hand's not very good. We're gonna mulligan. Okay. This hand's good if we find another land. Well, Plains and Judges Familiar. Maybe we should have kept the first action-free hand. This hand is definitely super risky. I mean, we have 2 Judges Familiars. We really need one more land to get to Wall of Omens / there's a Wild Nicodle. Serum Visions. Opponent passes. We do not get a land. Oh dear. This is not how we drew it up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, get in with Judges Familiar. Should we have went to 5? Should we have stayed at 7? I think this hand's fine, because if we get any one land, we get Wall of Omens, and hopefully that land is also blue, which gets us to Serum Visions. So it feels like it's a fine one land keep. The first hand I don't think was keepable. If we had any of our cheap creatures, then maybe, but there's no way we can just keep double Sky Hussar. I guess we can stop on our upkeep and try to draw with Sky Hussar. That's probably better than... There's Rift Bolt suspended. And Rift Bolt suspended. Ugh. Well, I think we gotta do this. Tap our birds, draw a card. Not a land. There's a land. Oh my goodness. Hallowed Fountain, untapped. Play Wall of Omens. And... another Serum Visions. Alright, pass the turn. We're probably just dead here, in all honesty. We're taking 6 at a minimum. I guess we can maybe start sacking these Judges Familiars in the worst case. Opponent goes attacking. Well, we're definitely blocking with Wall of Omens. Opponent has a Tarka's Command. Okay. We drop to 6. Lose our wall. Opponent has Lava Spike. Yeah, I guess we gotta sack it. And just hope we draw into a land. Opponent's down to 2 cards. I don't think we have any really life game at the moment. And opponent passes. Alright, well, what do we draw? White Mane Lion. Well, I think we have to Serum Visions. Reflector Mage to the bottom. Plains to the top. Hallowed Fountain. There's not much of a difference between being at 6 and being at 4. So let's pass the turn. I mean, I assume we're just dead. Opponent goes to combat. Goes attacking. So we block with Judges Familiar. And then White Mane Lion to pick up Judges Familiar. So he takes 0. Opponent has Helix down to 1. So they just have 2 burn spells. Yep. Well, that draw was pretty bad. About as bad as it gets. So do we have anything that is good against burn? No, not really. Not especially. We don't have any life gain. This feels like it might just be a very bad matchup. I guess we can bring in the Thalias, and we probably go down Dusk to Dawns, which are probably ambitious, and just try to be aggressive. We don't really have any life gain. Ruined Halo, not smart. Just trying to guess the right burn spell. Doesn't seem like a good plan. Alright, we get to play first. Let's see. Okay. I mean, we'll keep this hand. It's not insane, but we have Serum Visions to hopefully set things up. So let's see Chrome Coast and Serum Visions. Oh god. Bottom. That is exactly what we didn't want to see. The worst of the worst of the worst. Inspiring Vantage for our opponent and Goblin Guide. So we draw land in another Sky Hussar. Oh, deck! Oh my goodness. Alright, well, this is probably just game. Oh man, the clunkiness of this Oketra's Monument deck. Oh, we really needed that Serum Visions to reveal any of our million cheap creatures. That would be good. Top of our deck, more useless lands. Thank you, deck. Passive opponent has Rift Bolt suspended. Another land? Or do we get a real card? Spell Queller. We'll play a Plains. We'll drop to 9 if we play this Oketra's Monument. I mean, we're in a Ketra's Monument deck, so I guess we play a Ketra's Monument. Hope that we're not dead and we can... I mean, our best draw is to draw like a... There's a Bolt. Down to 13, down to 10, down to 8. So we're pretty close to dead. Rift Bolt, so we drop to 10. Goblin Guide, down to 8. Another cheap creature is probably our best draw. Alright, Judge's Familiar is another cheap creature. Alright, well, we'll see if we can stabilize from here. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have Eidolon. That would be brutal. Helix, down to 5. Alright, we're staying alive-ish. So, play Judge's Familiar. Make a 1/1. Get a bird. Play Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass the turn. So we do have the Surprise Spell Queller, which might be good. Opponent has a handful of action, though. Opponent goes attacking. Top card, another land. Well, I think we got a double block, unfortunately. Kill the Goblin Guide. Lava Spikes us down to 2. Alright, well, play Spell Queller. Get a 1/1. I guess we need to chain together Spell Quellers like crazy. So let's Sky Hussar, draw a card. I mean, it's basically another land. Play an island, pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, not a great one for Blue-White Monument. Well, we just had some super bad hands, and this might be a bad matchup anyway. It doesn't seem like we're built to play against Burn at all. Opponent passes, probably going to kill us on our upkeep or something. Well, let's tap and tap. Draw a card. Attempt to draw a card. I expect we just die here. We get a Wall of Omens and a Flooded Strand. Well, play Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Spell Queller? Sky Hussar. Play Glacial Fortress. Pass the turn? I think we got a bluff, but we're just gonna die. Yep. And there's a game. Alright, well, hopefully not all of our hands are like that, because that was not even kind of close a little bit to being competitive.
Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.